Hey everyone, it's Majori here from the Punk Priestess, and I'm super excited to share with you my new Oracle Astrology and Tarot deck, Starlore, and we're going to get all into it and see what this deck is about. Very excited that I have this deck. It's been on my wish list and now it's in my hands. I'm super stoked to start using this in my readings with clients. And Starlore is the Astronomical Tarot Deck, and I really love that it infuses tarot, but there's also a lot of mythology, constellations are involved. And if you have gotten a reading from me and you just know my personal practice in general, I'm always combining tarot, oracle, and astrology decks. So this is definitely perfect for my practice and of course my love of astrology and the stars. And what many of you don't know is that when I was younger, we had Star Lab in school. I don't know if your school had this, but it was a way that you can learn about the constellations and the mythology behind the constellations. And I started going to Star Lab when I was 7 years old, and that really piqued my interest into mythology and eventually astrology. And now I'm an astrologer. So it's just super cool that, almost 25 years later from that time, I now have a deck to use that can inspire my practice, but is based off of a lot of my early inspiration as a child. So this deck is by Urania Press. They also have a couple tarot decks. They're creating a deck right now. I'm going to, of course, link everything so you can purchase this deck as well. But I just love the illustration style. I know a lot of this is reprinted images but bringing them to life into modern times. We have here on the box, which I think the box is cool because it's raised. You can feel the raised printing, and we have our zodiac signs here. We have Leo, we have Virgo, we have Libra, and we have Capricorn. And then on the side here, we have more zodiac signs, a little bit about the deck. So this is just super cool to me. I love it. I'm just going to read the back of the box just so you kind of can get familiar with what this deck is about if you're interested in it. And Astronomical Tarot, it's a beautiful Minor Arcana Tarot deck of engraved illustrations from historical playing card artwork that is over 300 years old. Revived and remastered to fit the tarot format by Nitasia, Roland of Urania Press. Featuring the folklore of mythical stories of 60 constellations of the Northern and Southern Hemisphere. So incredible. Let's open up the box. And one thing I will say, the box is very well made, but it is kind of hard to open. So I did accidentally kind of rip this opening up the box, and it is what it is. I'm also an Aries, so a little bit of impatience and excitement, but I do have a little bit of a terror. Opening up the box, and what we have is just a little guidebook. There's another version if you want an actual hardcover guidebook, but you know me, I always say this every single unboxing video, I'm not a guidebook girly. I am more so let the cards speak to me, and if I'm called to look at the guidebook, I will. But I will be using this guidebook because it has a lot about the mythology, which I, of course, want to know more about and love and am interested in. So it's a good guidebook. It's just, very clear, simple, exactly what I think more of a seasoned reader, an astrologer would just appreciate. I don't need to look up what certain cards mean. I already know, but it's nice to have a little bit more of a mythology background to this. So very cool. Let's look at the cards. What I have here is the back design, and it definitely reminds me of Van Gogh's Starry Night, the same type of colors, and we have a little bit of gold here. Maybe it was inspired by then, but it does look like the night sky and a little bit of a galaxy twist to it. So very cool, interesting. I don't have a tarot oracle deck that has this type of design to it, so I think it's awesome. And me, I love my traditional size when it comes to a deck, so we definitely have our traditional size, which fits perfect in the hand. And we are going to do the shuffle test and look at the cards. The cardstock too is also, this is a good quality cardstock. We're going to do the shuffle test, of course, as that's what we got to do when we get a new deck. Got to see how it works in motion. But this is good quality. It's not super slippery. I actually like the texture of it, and I think this is going to work very well doing, our famous bridge shuffle, but also to just read in general, well done with the quality of the cardstock. Let's shuffle the cards. Let's do the bridge. Perfect. So smooth, so rich. It's like when you have good quality cardstock, it's just like a very crisp bridge. I love that. So top tier, love it. And let's kind of look at some of these cards because, you know, the art is very interesting. You know, it's something definitely different than what I have used. And that's like a huge part of my practice now. It's like I want to expand. I want to learn. And that is why I'm really excited to use decks like this to keep on, you know, evolving, keep on elevating with my practice. So everyone, run, don't walk to get Starlore. This deck is awesome. I'm so excited that I was able to unbox it with you, and thank you so much.